Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we are diving deep into the most shocking twists and turns on The Bold and the Beautiful. From hidden betrayals to emotional breakdowns, this week's preview delivers drama at every turn. We'll break down the major revelations, analyze the consequences, and speculate on what happens next. Let's get started. Lee Finnegan's misinterpretation could change Finn's life forever. The week's biggest misunderstanding centers around Dr. John Finn Finnegan and his mother, Lee Finnegan. For months, Finn has struggled with a secret that could shake the foundations of his family. Finally mustering the courage to tell his mother the truth, he prepares for the difficult conversation. But before he can say a word, Lee, ever composed and confident, stops him with a surprising revelation. "I already know," she says with a knowing smile, believing she's one step ahead of her son. Finn's heart pounds. How could she possibly know? He hasn't told anyone. Then Lee delivers the shocking line that sends Finn reeling, "About you and my sister." Finn's face pales. She has completely misunderstood the situation, but where did she get this idea? The answer is clear. Penelope "Poppy" Nozawa, the ever-enigmatic woman from Finn's past, has spoken to Lee before he had the chance to set the record straight. But what exactly did Poppy tell Lee? Finn quickly realizes that Lee has pieced together fragments of information and drawn her own conclusions. To her, this is about Finn discovering a long-lost connection to his aunt, but in reality, there is far more beneath the surface, something neither Lee nor Steffy could ever suspect. What Finn actually wanted to tell his mother was far more explosive, a night of passion with Poppy, one that had been long buried and conveniently forgotten. If this truth comes out, it could wreck his marriage, destroy his mother's trust, and even ruin his professional reputation. And yet, Lee's mistake presents Finn with a moral dilemma. Does he correct her now and risk shattering her illusions, or does he let her believe what she thinks she knows? His next words could change everything. Steffy Forrester's emotional breakdown, a marriage on the edge? Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester Finnegan is going through her own turmoil, and this time, it's not a simple misunderstanding. The preview clip gives us a glimpse into one of her most vulnerable moments yet, one that could signal the beginning of the end for her marriage with Finn. In a tense conversation with Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, Steffy's frustration spills over. Her voice wavers as she confesses, "We've been through more than any couple should." It's a simple sentence, but one loaded with meaning. For years, Steffy has endured one battle after another, surviving a motorcycle accident, being caught in love triangles, nearly losing her life in an attack, and now, facing yet another betrayal. She has fought tooth and nail for stability, for a love that wouldn't be taken from her. But despite everything, she finds herself back in the same familiar storm. Taylor, ever the devoted mother, watches her daughter break down with a look of pure anguish. She wants to reassure Steffy, to tell her that love is worth fighting for, but even Taylor knows that some wounds never fully heal. The scene shifts, and we see Steffy standing alone on the Grand Forrester staircase, staring into the distance. Her expression is haunting, lost in thought as if she's trapped in an endless loop of heartbreak. Then she whispers to herself, "This feeling, it's never going to go away." The pain in her voice is undeniable. But what exactly did Finn say that pushed her to this point? Did he finally tell her the truth about his past with Poppy? Did he confess something even worse? Or is it the realization that, no matter how much she tries, she will never fully trust Finn again? Whatever it is, Steffy's words suggest that something is fundamentally broken. And if she truly believes this pain is permanent, is there any hope left for her marriage? Carter Walton's unbelievable demand, can Hope Logan bow to pressure? While Steffy and Finn's marriage teeters on the brink, another relationship is facing its own moment of truth. This time, it's Carter Walton and Hope Logan at the center of the storm. In a heated confrontation, Carter grabs Hope by the shoulders, his eyes filled with desperation. He's on the edge, struggling with the fallout of decisions that are spiraling out of control. Then, with a heavy sigh, he makes a request that leaves Hope completely stunned. "I need you to apologize to Ridge and Steffy." Hope blinks in disbelief. "What?" Carter repeats himself, firmer this time. "You need to make things right. Apologize." For a moment, there's silence between them. Hope is utterly floored by what Carter is asking. Why should she apologize? Hasn't she been the one standing her ground, refusing to bow to the pressures of the Forrester family? And why now? What does Carter think an apology will fix? The truth is, Carter isn't just asking for an apology, he's asking for a sacrifice. He believes that by making amends with Ridge and Steffy, Hope could stop the chaos before it spirals completely out of control. But Hope sees things differently. After all, it's Carter's name on the legal documents, not hers. If she apologizes, would that truly solve anything? Or would it only give Ridge and Steffy more power over her life? Then there's the wild card in all of this, Daphne Rose. A mysterious new player in the game, Daphne's involvement changes everything. Could she be manipulating Carter into making this request? And if Hope refuses, will Carter stand by her, or will he choose loyalty to the Forresters over the woman he claims to care about? The stakes are higher than ever. If Hope caves, she risks losing her self-respect. If she refuses, she might lose everything, including her relationship with Carter. Which path will she choose? The week ahead, explosive secrets and unanswered questions this week on The Bold and the Beautiful. The drama reaches new heights. Will Finn come clean about the truth, or will he let Lee believe her false assumptions? Can Steffy find the strength to move forward, or is this the breaking point for her marriage? Will Hope surrender to Carter's request, or will she stand her ground and risk losing everything? With secrets bubbling to the surface, relationships being tested, and shocking choices on the horizon, the upcoming episodes promise to deliver unforgettable twists. But in the end, one question remains: who will survive the fallout? Stay tuned for more updates, and let us know in the comments, what do you think Finn's secret really is? Will Steffy ever trust him again? And is Carter making the biggest mistake of his life? Next, we are diving into the fascinating journey of Jacqueline McInnes Wood, an actress who has not only defined her role on The Bold and the Beautiful, but has also become a powerhouse in the entertainment industry. From personal struggles to career triumphs, let's unravel the story of the woman behind Steffy Forrester. Steffy Forrester, a role that demands strength and strategy on screen. Steffy Forrester's life is a whirlwind of drama, passion, and power struggles. As an executive at Forrester Creations, she is constantly facing adversaries, whether it's the relentless Sheila Carter threatening her family or the fierce competition with her step-sibling, Hope Logan. Steffy has fought tooth and nail to maintain her dominance, proving time and again that she is not just another heiress, she is a formidable force in the business world. But it's not just the boardroom battles that define Steffy. She also finds herself playing matchmaker for her parents, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, rekindling their romance in a saga filled with unexpected twists. Whether it's navigating complicated love triangles or outmaneuvering manipulative rivals, Steffy's life is anything but simple. Yet, despite the chaos, Jacqueline McInnes Wood brings an unwavering confidence and fire to the role, making Steffy one of the most compelling characters on the soap opera. Every confrontation, every power move, and every tear-filled breakdown is delivered with an intensity that keeps viewers glued to their screens. So, how does Wood manage to portray such a high-intensity character while balancing her own life behind the scenes? Mastering the art of balance, juggling career and motherhood. Unlike the tumultuous world of Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes would has found a way to create stability in her real life. A devoted wife and mother, she has successfully managed to juggle a thriving career with a growing family. In 2018, she tied the knot with talent agent Elon Raspoli, and since then, their family has expanded with the arrival of their 4 sons, Rise, Lennox, Brando, and Valor. For many, the idea of balancing a high-pressure acting career with the demands of parenting might seem overwhelming, but Wood has mastered the art of careful planning. On social media, she has often emphasized how essential organization is in her daily life. Her secret weapon? Calendars, lots of them. She has them scattered throughout her home, helping her keep track of auditions, filming schedules, personal commitments, and family activities. Honestly, they're lifesavers, she revealed in a candid post. When you're juggling kids, work, friends, and family, you need structure. Without it, things would spiral out of control. But even the best plans can't eliminate the natural challenges of motherhood. Wood has spoken openly about the trials of postpartum recovery, sleepless nights, and the emotional roller coaster of raising 4 young children while maintaining a demanding career. However, she wouldn't trade it for the world. Still, long before she built this beautiful life, Wood's journey was anything but easy. The struggles behind this success, from high school bullied to Hollywood star before she became one of daytime television's brightest stars, Jacqueline McInnes would face her own share of struggles, ones that shaped her into the strong and resilient woman she is today. Growing up in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Wood had dreams bigger than the small town she called home. But like many young women, she experienced challenges that tested her confidence and self-worth. In high school, she was bullied, a painful experience she has openly discussed in interviews. While many would let such hardships break them, Wood took a different approach. "I feel like it was a godsend," she once reflected. "Because it gave me resilience. It gave me grit." These qualities would later become her greatest assets as she stepped into the fiercely competitive world of entertainment. She knew that rejection was part of the game, but she had already faced worse in her teenage years. Instead of letting setbacks define her, she used them as fuel to push forward. Determined to make a name for herself, Wood pursued acting with unshakable confidence. And then, one role changed everything. A life-changing role, the birth of a daytime icon. It was 2008, when the bold and the beautiful took a chance on a fresh face, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, as they introduced a SORAS, soap opera rapid aging syndrome, version of Steffy Forrester. At the time, Wood was still an industry newcomer, but from the moment she stepped onto the screen, it was clear she was meant for this role. The fast-paced nature of daytime television was unlike anything she had ever experienced. Unlike film or primetime television, where actors can take time between projects, soap operas require an incredible work ethic. Scripts come in daily, requiring quick memorization and emotional range on demand. "I'd never worked at a pace like that in my life," Wood once admitted. "It was exhausting, but I loved it." However, as much as she loved the role, the pressure eventually took its toll. She found herself constantly running on empty, sacrificing her well-being in pursuit of perfection. "I was running myself into the ground," she revealed in an interview. "I got to the point where I didn't even look like myself anymore. I was so thin, and my skin was breaking out." That's when she realized something had to change. Self-care and growth, learning to prioritize well-being, recognizing the need for balance, Wood took a step back to focus on herself, both mentally and physically. It wasn't an easy decision, but it was a necessary one. Long before she had children, she learned the importance of self-care. She adjusted her lifestyle, prioritizing health, fitness, and personal time, ensuring she could give her best both on and off the screen. This transformation not only made her a better actress, but also reinforced her ability to handle the pressures of her career while maintaining a fulfilling personal life. Now, with 3 Daytime Emmy Awards under her belt, Wood has cemented herself as one of the most talented and beloved actresses in the soap opera world. Her portrayal of Steffy Forrester is nothing short of iconic, captivating audiences with every high-stakes plot twist. But beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, she remains grounded, a woman who turned hardships into strengths, embraced growth, and found a way to have it all. What's next for Jacqueline MacInnes Wood? As The Bold and the Beautiful continues to evolve, so does Jacqueline MacInnes Wood. Fans can expect even more riveting performances from her as Steffy faces new challenges, from family betrayals to corporate wars. Off-screen, Wood is also expanding her horizons, teasing new projects outside of daytime television. Whether it's in the entertainment industry or through her growing presence on social media, one thing is certain: her star power is only growing stronger. Her journey from a bullied teenager in Canada to one of daytime's most celebrated actresses is a testament to her resilience, talent, and unwavering determination. And through it all, she remains an inspiration to her fans, proving that strength and success are built through perseverance. So, what do you think lies ahead for Steffy Forrester? Will she continue to dominate Forrester Creations, or is another shocking twist just around the corner? Next, we are diving into the latest shocking developments in The Bold and the Beautiful, where secrets, betrayals, and unexpected alliances are about to shake things up in ways no one saw coming. From Finn's heart-wrenching decision to Ridge and Brooke's ongoing battle for love and power, let's break down the drama that's about to explode. Finn's heartbreaking secret, the truth about Luna's paternity. Just when Dr. John Finn Finnegan thought his life had finally settled into peaceful bliss with Steffy Forrester, fate threw a devastating revelation his way. The woman responsible for one of the darkest moments in Steffy's life, the one who kidnapped her and held her captive in a cage, turns out to be Finn's own biological daughter. The weight of this shocking truth crashes down on him like a tidal wave. His heart tells him to come clean to Steffy, to be the honest and devoted husband she deserves. But there's one problem: Poppy Nozawa. Poppy, ever the enigmatic manipulator, pleads with Finn to stay silent. She argues that revealing Luna Nozawa's true parentage now would destroy everything Finn and Steffy have built together. It would not only reignite Steffy's trauma but could also drive an irreparable wedge between them. Caught between loyalty to his wife and the mother of his newfound daughter, Finn wrestles with a gut-wrenching choice. As the couple celebrates their anniversary, he ultimately makes the fateful decision: he will keep Luna's paternity a secret, at least for now. But is this a choice Finn will live to regret? Deception has never been Steffy's strong suit, and if she ever finds out that Finn kept something this monumental from her, the fallout could be catastrophic. Will Finn's attempt to protect his marriage end up shattering it instead? Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, a love story in ruins? Meanwhile, across town, an entirely different kind of heartbreak is unfolding between Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan. Once one of the most legendary couples in soap opera history, their relationship is now a battlefield, with neither side willing to fully surrender. Brooke, ever the romantic fighter, refuses to give up on what they once had. She stands before Ridge, her eyes pleading, reminding him that she has always fought for them. But Ridge is having none of it. His patience is worn thin, his walls are firmly in place. "I don't want to have this conversation," Ridge says, his tone cold and unyielding. For Brooke, his words cut deep. But Ridge doesn't stop there. He makes it clear that the situation isn't just about their complicated past, it's about her alliances. By siding with Hope Logan and Carter Walton, Brooke has, in Ridge's eyes, chosen the wrong side. In his mind, she has aligned herself with those who have disrupted the balance of Forrester creations, turning it into a war zone instead of the fashion empire it was meant to be. And to Ridge, that makes Brooke the enemy. But Brooke refuses to back down. She fires back with her own truth. She did this for him. For you, Ridge. To try to get the company back in your hands. Her words hang in the air, heavy with meaning. This isn't just about business, it's about love, loyalty, and power. Brooke sees herself as Ridge's greatest ally, but Ridge only sees betrayal. Taylor Hayes enters the fray, a moment of truth for Ridge. Just as the tension between Brooke and Ridge reaches a breaking point, an unexpected visitor enters the scene, Taylor Hayes. The moment Taylor walks in, the dynamic shifts. Brooke, recognizing that this is her cue to leave, stiffens. She has fought for Ridge before, but will she fight for him again? Or is this the moment she finally walks away for good? Brooke's exit is more than just a physical departure, it's a symbol of her fading influence over Ridge's heart. And as she steps away, the tension lingers. Once Brooke is gone, spoilers tease that Ridge and Taylor will share an intimate, emotional moment. But what does this mean for Ridge? Has he finally moved on from Brooke? Or is he simply caught in the endless cycle of his own indecisiveness, torn between two women who have defined his life for decades? One thing is clear, whatever happens next, it will have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. What lies ahead? Explosive consequences and dangerous secrets. As the week unfolds, fans can expect major revelations, shocking confrontations, and heartbreaking choices that could change everything. Will Finn's secret about Luna's paternity stay buried, or will Steffy uncover the truth in the most dramatic way possible? Is Brooke truly done fighting for Ridge, or will she once again find a way to pull him back into her orbit? Does Taylor's return mean a new chapter for her and Ridge, or is she stepping into the same old cycle of heartbreak? The stakes have never been higher, and the lines between love, loyalty, and deception have never been more blurred. With emotions running high and tensions at a breaking point, this is shaping up to be one of the most explosive weeks in the Bold and the Beautiful's recent history. So, what do you think? Will Finn's secret destroy his marriage? Will Brooke find a way to win Ridge back, or is it truly over? And is Taylor about to claim victory in a war that has raged for decades?